and Barbara Whiting. Those Whiting Girls.
Greetings.
She's a doll, she's a dish. Vote for Penny Adelbish.
I am angry, I am sore. Get this mess up off the floor.
I'm just finishing. Penny's running against Stan for class president, and I'm her campaign manager.
Is that necessary?
Mother, elections are an extremely important part of college activities. I feel it's practically my duty to serve as Penny's brain trust.
Barbara, it might be my highly suspicious mind, but since when have you become a pillar of democracy at UCLA?
Penny's obviously the most deserving candidate, and I feel it's my duty as a fellow woman to help see that she gets elected. Wait, she's got everything. Honesty, integrity, experience.
I'm for her.
And what's Stan got? Nothing. Absolutely nothing, except blue eyes, a perfect nose, and soft, wavy hair.
Penny just lost my vote.
Personally, I think you can tell the character of a candidate by his choice of a campaign manager. Now, Penny's in good shape. She's got honorable me. But Stan's got that low-down, sneaky, two-timing Del Lambert.
Del Lambert? Is that the same Del Lambert that only a short time ago was referred to in this house as Dreamboat?
Sounds like the same. What happened?
What makes you think something happened?
What happened?
I caught him in the movies with some blonde thing. And he had the nerve to tell me she was his cousin.
Well, how do you know she wasn't?
They were sitting in the balcony.
Cousins sit in balconies.
In one seat.
Oh, no wonder the Dreamboat was scuttled. One seat.
Okay, 2 seats. But when they left the theater, her Angora sweater was all over his blue serge suit. And a candidate who's represented by a man like that does not deserve to hold public office.
Look, Boss Whiting, you better start cleaning up this smoke-filled room. Johnny Mercer's coming to dinner.
Barbara! Barbara! I've got it! I've got it!
You got it?
I've got it!
She's got it.
Really? Where'd she catch it?
Harriet! Harriet, turn it on! Harriet! Turn it off! Turn it off!
What was that?
A public address system. With propaganda like this, we'll be getting votes from all over the campus.
If you turn it up much louder, you'll be getting votes from San Diego.
Come on, Margaret, let's leave these two ward healers alone.
See, we've got the posters, the banners, the PA system.
I've written my things will be different from now on speech. I've had my picture taken with the captain of the football team. You know those aren't really his shoulders.
Let's see. Did we forget anything? Rumors. Now, there's an old-fashioned four-square American political custom. What kind of rumors could we start about Stan? I wonder if there's any way we could hint that he has a criminal record.
Barbara, I don't think that'd be fair.
You want to be fair, or do you want to be elected? By the way, have you heard what they're hinting about you?
What?
That the only way you get those straight A's is by dating your professors.
It's a lie. It's a lie. It's practically a lie.
Wow, it sounds like some of Del Lambert's dirty work. Let's check again to be sure. PA system, banners, posters.
Hey, I've got it. Do you know what we need to broadcast over our PA system?
What?
A singing commercial for Penny Adelbish.
That's right. A catchy little jingle that'll seep into the human brain.
Yeah.
And I know just the person to write it.
Who?
Richard Whiting's daughter. Or, if you wish, Margaret Whiting's sister. And if there's anything to heredity, I'm bound to come through. How about this? Oh, beautiful is Adelbish, with A's in every subject. She's got integrity and character. Oh, Adelbish. Heredity. Mother, are you sure I'm not adopted?
Quite sure. You certainly paid a hospital bill for something.
Well, you were robbed. I'm nothing.
Yeah, I know, dear, but you're my little nothing.
Hey, are you any good at writing jingles? I got shortchanged in the talent department.
Oh, honey, I'm worse than you.
Really?
You just lost my vote.
Now, who can we get to write the jingle?
Now, I want this place cleaned up right away. Johnny Mercer's going to be here any minute.
All right, Mother, I'll do it.
Mercer. Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't.
But, Mother...
Absolutely not. Johnny is a friend of the family, and you're not going to take advantage of him.
Well, what good are friends if he can't take advantage of them? He's getting a free meal, isn't he?
Now, Barbara, I want you to promise me that you will not say one single word about this to Johnny, not one single word.
Okay, I promise.
Is that a personal promise or a campaign promise?
Johnny, how's it going on the new musical for Sam Goldwyn?
Well, we had a conference today, and I was a little disappointed in him. Funniest thing he said was, get to work. Come on, join the party.
Johnny, with all the work you have to do, I don't know how you have found time to write a song for Margaret.
Well, I had one that just didn't fit into little Abner. It's called As Any Fool Can Plainly See.
Gee, that sounds cute.
It's okay. I'll play it for you after dinner.
All right.
Say, you know, you've turned into a real blabbermouth. What's wrong?
I was told not to talk to you.
Why, am I a bad influence or something?
Of course not, Johnny. Barbara, we didn't say you couldn't talk at all.
Well, in that case, I'd like
Here,
to
bite into this. Johnny, we just meant that she wasn't supposed to talk to you about her campaign.
Campaign? What campaign?
Margaret, why don't you have an apple, too?
Sorry, Johnny, I can't tell you. I promise.
But I want to know about it.
No. Wild horses couldn't drag it out of me that I'm campaign manager to elect a wonderful girl as class president.
Well, how's it going?
No, Johnny. You could put bamboo splinters under my nails. I still wouldn't be able to tell you that she hasn't a chance unless some clever person writes a brilliant jingle to put her across. But my lips are sealed.
We should have used adhesive tape.
Too bad they won't tell me that you need a jingle, because I'd be happy to knock one out for you.
Oh, Johnny, would you?
Sure. Just keep the coffee hot. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. What's your candidate's name?
Penny Adelbish.
Adelbish? Adelbish.
You wish you were dead?
Maybe you ought to make a fresh pot of coffee. There. I've got it. It didn't take very much time either, did it?
Good.
Wonderful.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Penny's got a lot of sense, and she's the choice of many. So put your 2 cents worth right in and cast your vote for Penny.
Well, that's a very catchy tune, Johnny.
Oh, it's nothing at all.
I think it's real cute.
Well, thanks.
What do you say, Barbara?
He just said it. It's nothing at all.
What's the matter with it?
Well, right here where you say, put your 2 cents worth right in, it sounds like we're asking him to vote twice, and that's not honest.
But
And I don't like the tune.
what's wrong with Yankee Doodle?
Well, in the first place, you stole it. And in the second place, it'll lose us the Southern vote. But if that's the best you can do, Johnny, it's perfectly all right. I appreciate you spending so much time doing it. It's
Now, just a minute. Just a minute.
I'm sorry to be so particular, Johnny, but, well, you know how important this is, and you just haven't caught the essential quality of Penny yet.
Oh, gee, Johnny, why don't you give it up? We've been at it for 3 miserable hours. What about my song?
Well, what about Penny?
Listen, I don't give a darn about Penny Adelbish, but this has become a personal challenge to me, and I'm going to lick it if it takes till Bastille Day. Now, listen to this. They say that a dog can tell if a person is a good or a bad or maybe a worsen. So I took Penny Adelbish down to the pound, conducted a poll, and here's what I found. The poodle said we, the chihuahua said see, the bloodhound I'd bleed for her mister. The dachshund said ya, the wolfhound said da, the Saint Bernard kissed her and kissed her. So vote, vote, vote for Adelbish. She's the one that the students wish. Vote now and don't be hesitant for Adelbish as president.
Oh, that's
Oh, not again.
You've done your best, Johnny, and I appreciate it.
Well, what's wrong with it?
Well, unfortunately, our opposition is going to love it. I know exactly what that underhanded Del Lambert's going to say about it.
What?
That Penny Adelbish has gone to the dog.
Adelbish, Adelbish, a jingle's on the way. Oh, what fun it is to write for nothing every day. Adelbish, Adelbish.
Adelbish? What's an Adelbish, Mr. Mercer?
Oh, Adelbish, that's a new kind of nonsense talk. You remember the Hut Sut song, Maresy Dotes, not to mention Shaboom?
Yes, sir.
Well, don't knock it.
Mr. Goldwyn called 3 times this morning. He wants to know about the score for his picture.
Well, you tell him the score is Adelbish 6 and Goldwyn nothing.
He also wanted me to remind you that it's a $4 million production, and he wants to see you first thing in the morning tomorrow afternoon.
Same old time. Okay.
Oh, and Margaret Whiting is here to see you.
Well, bring her in.
Miss Whiting?
Thank you. Pardon me, sir, but I'm running for city councilman, and I'd like a snappy little jingle.
Well, if you'll change your name to Adelbush, Bish, I can get you elected to practically anywhere except UCLA.
Oh, Johnny, aren't you taking this rather seriously?
Well, no, I'm not taking it too seriously. It's kind of a gag. I'm playing it big for Barbara.
Oh, I see. I was getting a little worried for a minute.
You want to hear that song I was telling you about?
I'd love to.
Okay.
Thank you.
The Chihuahua said see. Wait a minute. Maybe it'd work if I changed it to fish. I had a notion, went down to the ocean to take a little poll. I asked the fish about Adelbish, and the rock cod began to roll. The bass said yes, the trout said vote, the Spanish mackerel said hole, hole. The clam said 'cause he's a clam, you see. And the sturgeon, without urging, said she's the one for me. Let's see.
Suppose Posey wants to see us about the campaign, Del?
Oh, you know how he is, Stan. He's one of those guys with a silly prejudice about dirty politics.
You know, the date you had with that blonde is just liable to cost me the election.
Oh.
Hey, why don't you make up a fake apology? Get Barbara back on our side.
What a crummy thing to suggest. Apologize? Why, I'd lose all my self-respect. Gee, Barb and I did have a lot of kicks together. Gee, I remember a bunch of us were having a steak fry on the beach at Malibu one night. This great big crazy moon came up out of the ocean. Gee, on second thought, who needs self-respect? Hiya, Barb. Remember me?
Oh, yes. You're the man with the season ticket for the balcony of the Foxed Westwood.
Well.
Professor?
It isn't 2 of the 5 candidates for president of the junior class, and they're talented smear artists.
Oh, Professor
I know. Pure as the driven snow. The 2 candidates will come into the office, please. Alone, without your mouthpieces.
Professor Posner.
I have a little book I want you to read. It's a bit of whimsy entitled Politics Can Be Clean.
Barb, I'd like to talk to you.
We have nothing to discuss.
You know, I love the way your nose twitches when you get mad.
We're through. Why don't you go on out and hang around in front of the targets on the archery range?
All right. Not till you give me a chance to apologize.
Apologize? Apologize? Well, I can give you about 3 minutes of my valuable time.
Well, Barb, I don't know where to begin.
Try the balcony of the movie.
Well, Barb, I guess I'd better tell the truth.
Oh, why start now?
All right, go ahead, hit me. I guess I deserve it. You know, after we'd been dating only a couple of weeks, you really had me hooked.
I did? Well, why didn't you tell me? A girl likes to hear those things.
Well, a man has his pride. I knew you didn't feel the same way as I did, and, well, pretty soon you'd lose interest. Well, I had to start dating some other girls so that I wouldn't be so hurt when you decided to cast me aside like some broken toy.
Gee, Del,
Yeah, well, now look what's happened. Well, we're bitter enemies. You hate me.
Oh, I could never hate you, Del.
You mean I still got a chance with you?
Of course.
Well, then how about a date tonight?
Well...
Oh, come on. I just heard from home today. We'll go out and spend it all. Dinner. Picked up at 7.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Oh, gee, Bob, you don't know what this means to me. I've missed you.
I've missed you too, Del.
And, well, I need you. You know, you were for Stan before all this happened. Well, if the 2 of us were to work together, we could really run things on this campus.
That's right.
Well, how about it? Will you switch your support back to Stan? For me?
No!
What's the big idea?
Of all the 5 and 10-cent store lines. I had to take another girl out because I was afraid you'd break my heart. I never... Adel bitch for president!
Oh, well, we were just talking about... What was it Shakespeare said about women?
No, that was what Sherman said about war. Hey, I got it. After 3 days, I finally got it. Wait a minute.
What's going on?
Come on in,
He's
fellas.
got the song.
Ooh.
Girls, meet the trio. Plus 2. Listen, we're going to record this so Barbara can play it over the sound truck.
Oh, Johnny, how can I thank you?
Well, I could tell you, but you're not rich enough. All right, fellas, let's get set up.
Thank you.
I'll take the... Where'll I put the microphone?
Right over there.
All right.
Gee, it's a dream come true. My voice will be blasting out of that sound truck for the next 24 hours. Hello?
Oh, yes, just a minute. It's for you, a Mr. Goldwyn.
Mr. Gold. Hello, Sam. No, not yet. But I haven't been well. The doctor says it's a bad case of adelbishitis. Oh, it's the worst, Sam. But I think I've passed the crisis all right. I'll get right on in the morning, unless I have a relapse. Goodbye, Sam. Are you ready, Bo?
Come on, Mother, let's
Run it over. Here we go. Albertson for president.
Fish for president. Holy!
She could be a movie queen, based on every magazine. She could dine on pheasant under glass, but Penny has consented.
Penny is contented to be president of the class.
You do the next.
She could be a Matahara, smuggling maps in her tiara. Washington would call her Big Breast. How can you help but love her?
And how unselfish of her
To be president of the class. So it's Addle-bish, Addle-bish, Addle, 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 Addle-bish. Every swinging cattle wish to vote for Penny Addle-bish. She could play trombone the hardest, but she's really much too modest. Addle-bish is no ambitious lass. All glamour she refuses
That's why she only chooses
to be president of the class.
She could be a hit in London.
Right, sir.
All period would be undone.
Undone.
She's at home in Rome or Khyber Pass, yet she agreed to stay
At O-U-C-L-A to be president of the class.
So it's Addle-bish, everyone, Addle-bish, Addle, 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 Addle-bish, 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 Addle, 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 take it.
Every swinging cattle wish to vote for Penny.
Addle, Addle, Addle,
Vote for Penny.
Addle, Addle, Addle.
To vote for Penny. Addle-bish.
Honey, it's just wonderful, and thanks so much for recording it. This is going to win the election for us. Oh, I'm so happy.
Mr. Goldman's going to be happy, too.
Well, I'd better put on some coffee.
Come on, fellas, you want some coffee? Come on, Johnny.
Okay.
Gee, this is a cute song.
Never mind that. Where's the food?
Wait till you hear your campaign song. It's only since... What are you doing fraternizing with the enemy?
Well, Barbara, that's what I came to tell you. I won't be needing that campaign song now.
Won't be needing it.
Why not?
Well, you see, it's just one of those things. When Stan and I were reading that book Professor Posner gave us, we found out that we both had the same ideas. And, well, I'm wearing Stan's fraternity pin.
But he's practically got a criminal record, remember?
But what's this got to do with my song? You can't win without it. Ask her.
You can't run against a man you're practically engaged to. So, I'm withdrawing from the race.
Look, Penny, you're only engaged to him. I'll marry you. Then you can run.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, what am I going to do for a candidate?
How about you and me for Stan?
How about you and that blonde in the balcony?
I can prove she was my cousin. I can tell you the whole picture from beginning to end. It opened up with a whole bunch of Indians coming over a hill, and then right at the bottom there was a guy with long...
Okay. Let's go out to dinner and eat up all your allowance.
Good
Good idea. Let's go.
But here's a perfectly good song going to waste.
Oh, no, Johnny, it'll be all right. All you have to do is switch the lyrics for Stanley. Yeah, see you later.
Yeah.
Thanks anyway.
Bye.
Bye.
Could be, you know, Stanley is manly. Yeah. What's his last name?
Wojciechowski.